random people of the internet, and welcome to Marvelouswars, my weird corner / YouTube account that I only seem to upload every year. And this is no different because today I'm going to be taking you through the regular updates. Well, I say regular, I've only been doing this for 2 years now, essentially the collection updates, but my shelves. And I thought I'd take you through them because, oh boy, there's been a lot of Marvel Legends reveals and releases this year, and I have also backtracked as well and got a few older stuff as well. And it's been a hell of a year. I hope your year has been equally as fruitful as mine has. I mean, you know, just moved to a different county, I guess, so that's fun. So this might completely change next time you see it. Yeah, but who wants to hear about my life? You're here to see the collection. Just to quickly give a brief overview before I go straight into it. Yes, you can collect MCU and still be a fan of Marvel. I grew up on Marvel Comics. I grew up on Spiderman, the animated show in 1994. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan compared to, like, you know, some other people out there, but, you know, I do like Marvel, and I don't know why that is a whole thing. I don't know if it even is a thing, but you know, Marvel MCU really got me back into, I guess, that Marvel world. And you know, it's, for all its flaws, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's just a bit of fun, and I enjoy collecting, I guess, more so Marvel stuff. I still have the odd comic stuff here and there, like I've been getting a few of the Spiderman 1994 comic releases, so mainly MCU. But having said that, this is the MCU display. How I've dealt with it is, I guess this side is more so like your real, your like street levels, your agents, your kind of weird stuff, but mainly grounded. You got this lot, which is, I guess, like your core heroes, I guess, you know, your Avengers. And then you got this side, which is your fancy. You got your space, you got your different realities, you got your gods, all that. So it goes from, like, you know, like a real to a not real, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's a nice spectrum. But with that said, let's go into it. Now, I am on a stool because this is an old wardrobe, so I have to get on the stool. But here it is, close in. Without further ado, I guess, let's go into it. So we have the street level heroes: Moon Knight, Claire way back where, Frank Castle, Miss Marvel, and the Defenders with Daredevil hanging off. This is a stairway off a New York building. I kind of want to build up a background for all this. I want to have like a wall here, like a brick, you know, mortar wall. You got this space there. That's kind of what you aim, and maybe next year I might do it, but we'll see. So that gives it a nice little bit of elevation. We have got Ant-Man showing his growing and shrinking, which I don't know if you can see there. Let's peek through the floor. There he is. Small, big, and yes, that is a Hot Toys Ant-Man. Why did I get it for that purpose? It was cheap. I mean, cheapish as opposed to regular Hot Toys price. I think I got it for about, oh god, this is a few years ago, about 150 maybe. I got it surprisingly cheap, but there we are. And that's another thing. I tried to show my heroes, I guess, with their power set on full display. Some work, some don't. But yeah, that's part of the fun, isn't it? So sorry, we got the street level, we got the New York girder, and we got the heroes there with the new releases of Moon Knight and Miss Marvel. We've got Ant-Man, we've got Vision, Wanda, and Scarlet Witch. Wasp. Also, should mention, there's going to be spoilers in this probably for the MCU. You know, as of December 2022. So if you're not caught up, the odd thing might slip out. She is barely hanging on the hero's side by Fred, but you know, maybe if they do an evil Wanda from Doctor Strange 2, then maybe she'll go down the villain side. But we will see the villain side in just one moment. So I keep getting distracted. We got the agents, I call them. So you got the Everett Ross, your Nick Furies, your Maria Hills, your Phil Coulson's, your Sharon Carter's. I want to add the new Jimmy Woo. I know, whilst not really a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, fits the vibe. We have got some of the Thunderbolts members here. We got Yelena and Red Guardian, as well as the actual Disney Plus heroes here, Kate and Hawkeye, next to Black Widow. Oh yes, we also got Quicksilver in a running pose next to Wanda. I tried to pair them up with their respective heroes. So like you have your Kate and your Hawkeye next to your Black Widow. You got your Shang-Chi next to, can't really see him, but Wong there. So I tried to pair them up relatively well. Some work, some don't really, but that's okay. So, where were we? We got Kate and Hawkeye, Black Widow. We got Shang-Chi and his sister. Now here is the Doctor Strange portal. Regular viewers of the channel might realise I had a made one specifically that lit up last year, but because of the Defender Strange, no need really. Now, I don't know how well I can put this in frame, but I've got oh, I nearly knocked an Iron Man there. Got a Sanctus Sanctorum back there, and when you do line it up, bar some heroes in the way, it does line up. But you got America Chavez and Wong there casting it, as you can see there. Again, I want to make like a little wall section, I think. Am I going too far into it? Maybe. But, it's a little bit fun, isn't it? I'm going to be saying that a lot, by the way. Oh, and do you like how also I propped this girder up? I've got a Hulkbuster. I don't even know if you can see it. A Hulkbuster holding it. Yeah, that's not going to fall at all, is it? I'm sure it'll be fine. So we got, so Doctor Strange looking amazing. Love that Doctor Strange. It's incredible. I have, as of today, I literally just ordered the new Doctor Strange from, Doctor Strange 2. And a custom cape with it. So that might replace it. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Spiderman with Infinity War look, and that web piece was from a knockoff SH Figure Arts Swan, but it broke because it's a knockoff, so I used some webs. I think it's going to get replaced with the new one coming out for the new Far From No Way Home wave, I should say. Sorry, the original Walmart War Machine. Looking forward to, even though that's great, I'm looking forward to getting a new one with the War Machine series. So that's, I guess, this corner done. I quite like it. It's pretty grounded. You see you're grounded in reality, maybe except for Wanda and Vision, but created by science, magic, stuff like that. And then you got your main lot, which that's a little bit off center. Hang on. I'm going to risk a movement here. Movement successful. Nice. So, typically, I'm supposed to have Captain America in line with Uatu. Oh, I didn't even realise. Captain Marvel back here. When I say pair them up, I could have paired them up with Nick Fury, but that's too far gone. Not too far gone, but I think I will pair her up with, move Miss Marvel to the side here, and I can't remember the other person's name, but I'll figure out when they come out, essentially. But anyway, so we have Iron Man on the 2020 boosters. Got War Machine. We got She-Hulk next to her cousin Hulk, yes. Got Rescue, and because it's part of the Iron Man family, we got Ironheart. And you'll notice that's why Spider-Man's here, because it's all part of the same family. Captain America with the spinning Mjolnir. I 3D printed that. I'm pretty proud of how it came out, actually. So that's, and Bucky, I should say. So that's, I guess, the main core. I mean, I can probably fudge more people in, like Thor is over there. You can wonder why. Well, he looked better over there, but there we go. But that's the main core, and in line with Uatu, I like the symmetry. If that's not already clear, I love the symmetry. And then, now we're getting into like the space side. So, well, I say space, but sort of like fantasy. So let's go here first. We got the multiverse saga, I guess. We got multiverse saga creeping in. We have Time Doors, and we have over there the classic Loki, but played by the UK's national treasure, Richard E. Grant. I just got that actually. It's I got it for Christmas. It's incredible piece. Incredible piece. Mobius, Sylvie, Captain Britain. Captain Carter, I should say, with a jetpack, because she is a Doctor Strange one, and I don't care what you say. We have got the not Hulkbuster, Hydra Stomper. There we are. I got that remarkably cheap, actually. There's a store in the UK called Game, which is like the equivalent of like a GameStop, I guess, selling it for, I think it was about £15, which would be equate to like something like $12 or something like that. I wouldn't have got that otherwise. That's an incredible deal. Figured, I think £12. Can't knock it. £15, I should say. Anyway, we got Loki. We got the original, the best, the Spiderman from the Spider-Man 2. We got Defender Strange, which is where Apples came from. We've got Deadpool sneaking in with Stan Lee's shield. Is that sacrilege? I still don't really know, but I'm gonna go ahead and say no. It's just a fun little side, and I'm sure when more, I don't really care about what if characters really, like Star-Lord T'Challa, and like Nebula, Heist Nebula. I don't really care for them. Like, not saying any performance wise, but like, I just thought the series was very average, very average. So I guess when more come out, depends. It really depends. They've just announced the new Zombies one, and I don't really get those. So maybe the next, well, definitely Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire will go in here, so for sure. But what will be the next lot? I don't know. We'll have to see. That might remain like that for a bit. There we are. I mean, I like that. His tip: if you want to elevate a display, get 2 orange bases, plastic, and they look like time windows from Loki. You're welcome, internet. Anyway, so that's the multiverse bit. We have got Wakandas. Now, I need more Dora Milaje. I mean, 3 is not bad. 3 is a relatively good number to have. But when you see people like X-Man, 87, and you know, Dan, who I'm pretty sure has a few, he got about like 7. I think I just need a few more. But that's okay, I'm happy with the time being. Got original release from Baku. And we got T'Chaka, Dora Milaje. Rest in peace, sir. You were a legend. And then we got the new Black Panther, which I did say it was going to be spoilers. Shuri's gone because Shuri, that figure, could not stand up, but this one can, so that's great. And she's got the Shuri blaster, so even better. And that's the Wakanda bit. Yeah, I might get more. Not right now because I'm broke as hell, but there we are. Now this will divide opinions, but the Eternals. I mean, Hydra Stomper's sharing the base, but the Eternals. I've rewatched Eternals since last year. Still not a fan per se, but very respectful what they're trying to do. So I'm not going to name them all because I'll be honest, I can't remember them all. They still haven't changed from last year. But I like their powers and I like their speeds, the way they show it. So I'm looking forward to maybe growing out of Eros. I don't know, and maybe Pit Patrol. We'll see. But yeah, that's the Eternals lot, and elevated because, I mean, whether you like the film or not, they are basically gods. So makes sense to not be the highest, but peak. You know, have a little rise of going up. So that's the Eternals there. All of them, I should say. There we are. Bit cramped, but that's okay. And then we got the Asgardians. Strangely, one of my favourite bits, and I think that's mainly down to the display. But I like it. I wish we got Warriors 3. I wish we got a lot more Asgardian figures. But I don't know if I liked Thor Love and Thunder. I don't know, I just can't get into it. In fact, most of Phase 4 has been pretty, I don't know. But, I mean, saying that, figure-wise, I only needed one. That was Jane Foster. You may notice throughout this entire display, I generally have heroes who are masked, have their masks on. There you go, Rescue, Iron Man, Captain America. They all have unmasked heads. But I've chose to keep the masks on. Jane Foster is maybe the only exception. I love that head. That's an incredible head. And, you know, Thor can have helmet without wings, and so can she. I need to replace Thor. That just needs to happen. But her hammer is the translucent one from Endgame. Just fits her better. We've got the new Valkyrie, Sif, Odin, and Heimdall on this Asgardian base, which I made, which is incredible and takes up a lot of room. So, yeah, it's fun. Oh yeah, and Korg back there. Not the new one. The new one can. The new one's just a little bit funny, and I don't want it. And then finally, for the heroes bit, we have got the Asgardians. Let me see if I get a good shot of that. I am leaning over precariously. If I fall, then I'm probably dead. We have got Star-Lord in his Guardians 2 attire, Gamora, Drax, Mantis, which may be my favourite figure. It was the first bath I completed, so I don't know, maybe. Howard the Dark Boss, not a Guardians member. Shield with Yondu, so I'm fine with that. Nebula, we really need a name, Nebula. And Groot and Rocket. I don't know if I'll get the new Groot fat rectangular tees, but I'm happy with that one for now. I should say all these are pretty much my mind-eye heroes, so that's why they are the way they are. Like, I could have got I could have put Captain Marvel with the one that came Rescue, but that's a better Captain Marvel. Blimey, this video has gone long enough, I'm not even finished. Okay, so that is the heroes. And now, when we come down, we're going to go to the villains. Fairly unchanged from last year if you watched the previous year, but I'll quickly give a rundown because I'm kind. I said last year I wasn't going to replace the Black Order. That's wrong. I found a really good deal because the standard set was going for about £110, 120 if you're lucky. I found all these for about 70 minus quarter slate. We got the new Col Obsidian, new Ebony Maw, and the new Proxima Midnight. Corvus remains unchanged, but he was fine, just for good measure. There's Death when I collected some Slex. And that's the top tier. The bottom tier, again, even though it's a little bit cramped, I try to keep the same size, so like go from real, kind of fantasy, kind of spacey. So we got all your fairly regular ones. We've got Ironmonger, we've got Elektra back there hiding, Wenwu, Jane Jameson, and Zemo with Winter Soldier right next to him. He's holding that book. I fangirled last year because I like that pose, and that remains unchanged. I really like that pose. So you're welcome. We got, there we are, focus, there we are. So we tried to get all the firing gun in one line, really. Ghost, Thunderbolts next year. Love that figure as well. Cool gun, there we are. For a second I forgot his name. Taskmaster for shields, were custom made. I'm trying to go through this quickly now, but what we have here is we got a nice little evolution of, I guess, Ultron. So you got the original Ultron, you got for White Vision, and you got Infinity Ultron. Whilst White Vision wasn't really a Ultron, it's what could have been, I guess. That's how I like to see it. And yeah, I quite like. I don't know how I feel about Infinity Ultron. I might sell it next year. We'll see. It's just not as tall as I wanted it to be. And I know that's a complaint for everyone. You're going to hear it again. It's not as tall as it needs to be. And the spear keeps falling out of his hand. That's a really, really tricky thing to hold. There we are. We've got some space villains. We have got Loki, Telos, Ego, Grandmaster, Scourge, Hela. I'm trying to go through this quickly because I see the timer now and it's... Oh boy, I'm sorry if you wanted a quick video. We got the new... oh my word, I've forgotten his name. Mordo, there we are. Got there in the end. It's been a long day. It's barely noon from when I'm recording this. So, got the new Gore, the God Butcher. I didn't like him in Thor: Love and Thunder, so originally when I got our figure, I placed him up here because I thought he was going to be such a big role, and even Taika said, "Yeah, we got the greatest Marvel villain." That's a load of BS, really. Hey, if you like him, good on you. Not for me, though. So that's really all the space side. I think next year, when more villains come out, we're going to go underneath, but I'll put some light on, so it's fine. Oh yeah, and we got the Star Force, Minerva, Captain Marvel, and Young Rock, and a 3D printed Miss Minutes, which I need to get the He Who Remains, because as we're recording right now, I don't have that, but I will. And that's the villain setup. Not bad, I wouldn't say. Not bad at all. I think when we get a proper He Who Kang, I guess, he'll go in the big leagues. Maybe he'll dethrone Thanos. Who knows? Maybe there's a story going on. But intrigue. But yes, we are not done though, because now I'm sitting down. Now this shelf remains unchanged from last year, except for maybe different poses. This is the Fox universe. Who knows? Maybe I might move this shelf up here next to the multiverse stuff, but who knows? And to go over it in very, very brief details, there's not many figures here. We got the MCU Wanda, because why not? We got two Charles Xaviers. We got Mystique. Loads of Wolverines. Well, I say loads, 4, but I suppose there's loads. We got the not first appearance, it was the Wolverine. Then we got Magneto, both First Class and The Last Stand. Yeah, I never realised that. Mirror, First Class, Last Stand, and they're right next to each other. It's like I'm like symmetry. Wolverine, I love that figure. I got this Sentry for about, maybe more so than I would like to, about £90, because I got this when they announced the HasLab one. So I was after this one all along, found it. I could not store the HasLab here anywhere, and I'm fine with it. It's a great figure. I love it. Deadpool with the unicorn. I pose Deadpool and Wolverine around far too often. So this will change, I'm sure, by this time next year. We got Cable, Domino, and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And then for poses that I think remain unchanged, we got Logan, the Logan bit. And it's also like a Time Lord. We got First Class to Wolverine. Although they've just announced new Deadpool films, so maybe we might get some more. Wouldn't that be good? Hell yeah, that'd be good. And a shelf that remains new, actually. Last year was a blank space baby, and I wrote his name. This is a kind of like fake No Way Home set, I guess. Basically, I think it's no surprise that my favourite MCU Heroes is Spiderman. No Way Home was the cream of the crop. I loved No Way Home, so of course I'm going to get some figures to resemble that love. Just moved Green Goblin back there. But so this is where I went a little bit backtrack. I found this guy months ago that I had as a kid. I mean, this was worth like so much money now. This, on the other hand, I did have as a kid and I stupidly ruined. So I had to buy them again for so much money. But Green Goblin, the pinnacle, the best. What an amazing figure. I cannot wait to see what Hasbro do, because that is going to be a hard one to top. I love that figure. That's maybe my favourite figure of display. I know, I have such an affinity for Spider-Man movies that is an incredible figure. Speaking of incredible figure, Marvel Select Lizard, I got this guy this year as well. Cheaper than I thought it would be, £30. I don't know why I'm listing everything, but I'm just impressed at all the deals I'm finding. Speaking of deals, Vulture, I had the old one actually here. I just recently placed it. This was another Christmas present. So this guy was bath built, but this guy, as a game deal, I guess, was £15 as well. So GameStop and Game doing great deals. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop listing prices now. So we got the Sam Raimi stuff. I'm looking forward to adding not Doctor Strange, Doc Ock, and maybe Venom there. We got the Garfield stuff with Lizard and Electro there, with the actual Garfield figure released at the time. Focus, damn you! There we are. And then we got the new stuff, which I equally love, with respective villains: Mysterio, Molten Man, Vulture, and just the Sony Venom in there for good measure, as well as the heroes that featured in that film. I need another Doctor Strange. So, but that's that respective era. I do have the Spider-Man PS4. I don't know if I'm going to add that to this, but maybe I will. Maybe you can have 4. And just for good measure, if you want, some Daleks. Oh wait, I need to show you the living room stuff. Hang on. And in the interest of capturing everything, I guess, here's the living room, right? Where I've just got a few on display, not many, in a very nice bookshelf. So we'll just go from here. That was a great deal. I think I got it for about £20 at Sports Direct. The equivalent of like the American Dicks, I guess. Which is very weird, but very fun. And I've just got a couple here just in front of the Marvel DVDs, really just for spaces where I don't really know what else to put there. You got your Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Moon Knight, or Mist Knight, sorry, I should say. And then you got Spider-Verse, which, have you seen the new trailer? It looks great. I'm looking forward to adding a few more here. It says Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Woman and Spider-Punk. Probably won't get the new Peter P. Parker or Spider-Gwen because, well, I've already got them. But I might get Spot, but definite to Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Punk, and Spider-Woman, maybe Spot. But Spider-Man Noir came out this year with the Rubik's Cube that I made. I don't know why we didn't include that, honestly. It just would have made more sense. It's not like expensive. It's just there we are. That's a gripe for another time. Speeder, SP//DR, and I'm also surprised they didn't give us one of those from Spider-Man. I hope they do it this year at some point. I know there's a rumour, and I don't know if it was rectangular, but someone posted we'd get an official one of those, but nothing yet, I suppose, unless I want to fork out £130 for the statue one. And Spider-Man PS4. I only just got these two recently, as in like about a day or so ago before Christmas. It was a Christmas present to myself. But these are amazing. Holy moly, look at that. Huge fan of Spider-Man PS4. Kind of wish we got more Rotomare though. I know we're getting a new one of those, which I'm very excited about because mine came with a paint defect. I don't know if you can see that. That's insane. And I tried to get it refunded, but there's no more in stock, so just had to keep it like that, I suppose. But I mean, it's on this back, it's not a problem, but it's kind of annoying that I know it's there. But yeah, look forward to getting one of those, a new one of those, especially, I assume, pinless. And you got Miles Morales hanging on the side, which I think that's such a cool pose. Yeah, so that's a big Spider-Man fan, if you can't already tell. For those who are interested, I don't know if anyone are, but here's a Dalek collection. I won't go too much into this because I doubt people care, but yeah, I love my Daleks, I love my Doctor Who, all the colour liveries. Oh, love it so much. So then you got Spider-Verse. And then if I get up, if anyone cares, there's Lego architecture. And if anyone cares, here's the gauntlets. Let's turn those on. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. And then up there, we got Black Series, Star Wars. Now, I love Star Wars Black Series. I'm not interested in getting every clone trooper, stormtrooper, general, whatever. Just ready for the main lines, the main figures. So, got the prequels. You got Anakin, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and a few others back there. Captain Rex, Commander Cody, Sarge Ventress, Count Dooku, Darth Maul, which came out this year, which is incredible, and General Grievous. And that's the, I guess, the prequels. And then you got your main line. I like my symmetry, if you can't already tell. You got your Jango Fett, next to Boba, middle Darth Vader, and the back there is Star Wars Rebels with the characters from Obi-Wan, which I know. I don't know how I feel about the Obi-Wan series, honestly. I think it's a series that I liked at the time, but now I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I still love Andor though. And then we got like I want to say the Disney era. You got your Mando and then your sequel representation, which, you know what? Force Awakens, good. Last Jedi, I've come around in it, but good. Rise of Skywalker, oh my god. So I'll skip that out. I'll skip that on my rewatch. But yeah, so that's the main bookshelf. And if we go to bookshelf number 2, not many over here, if anyone cares. Doctor Who, big Doctor Who fan. Got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and War Doctors, respectively, next to their TARDIS and companions. And you got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm looking forward to adding David Tennant back in again and Ncuti Gatwa. Speaking of, I'm recording this just as the costume got revealed. I think it looks alright. I think I'm looking forward to the costume evolving because hell, Capaldi's costume evolved. But yeah, and then you got Walking Dead pops because I like Walking Dead and the last series was kind of meh. I guess I hate myself. But that's the main living room display. Yeah, let's go back to the bedroom. And there we are. This video has gone on very long. I do apologise. I'm just going to stand up now. But there we have the entire MCU display. Both Heroes, it's Villains, it's Fox Universe, and it's Spiderman. But really proud of it. Really, really, really proud of it. It's only going to keep on getting better. Next year I should say, I kind of want to do like a landscape thing. This was kind of like a trial. I think I'm going to do more of that. We'll see. But overall, yeah, I think it's really good. I don't want to say it's the best display on the site, but it's my favourite. I love it. It's so action-packed, and it's only going to get bigger. I think there's going to come a time where I need to move these forward. I tried to have all the lines not crossing, so like all the gun people aren't shooting each other. All the I don't know, casting spells ones, they're not getting in the way. But you know, that's obviously going to change, obviously. But overall, I'm really happy with this. Really, really, really happy with this. And it's only going to get bigger because next year, no, we're home sets. That's all I care about. No, it's going to be a big year full of MCU releases, both TV and film. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure I'll add some more as the year goes on, and I'm sure I'll backtrack as well. But overall, that's the entire shelf. I'm sorry for the long video. I ramble on a lot, but thank you ever so much for watching. I know I said this last year, but I kind of want to do more content on here, so please do subscribe. I might have some stuff up, or don't. It's up to you. I don't mind. But it's lovely hearing from, well, not lovely hearing from you. I'm glad you watched. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making it this far, actually, and I'll stop rambling on because it's long enough. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful year. Okay, take care. Bye.